Well, confidential medical records were found in a dumpster thanks to a tip. And tonight they are going back to the patients. The 4 Investigates team is quite literally digging into a major medical investigation to show just how cheap and easy these medical records could have made millions of dollars for scammers and ruined lives. You're watching a potential major medical violation unfolding. A truck hauling storage bins pulls up to a dumpster at a medical plaza in East Los Ebanos Boulevard in Brownsville. In the bins, thousands of pages of medical records. The front door surveillance camera doesn't catch who's unloading, but the camera owner suspects whoever was in the truck dumped the documents. Calling the Brownsville Police Department and the 4 Investigates team, sharing the footage with both of us and wanting to remain anonymous.
I hope they find out because, first of all, this is HIPAA, and that's not right.
HIPAA is the federal law that protects patients' privacy information from being disposed of incorrectly, like being thrown in a dumpster, instead of being shredded or incinerated. Police watched the 4 Investigates team take the records, put them in our car, and later secure them in a locked office.
Our investigators have since taken the bin as evidence and
officers transported the dumpster to the police station.
Plenty of files.
In the records the 4 Investigates team recovered, there is a reoccurring physician's name, Dr. Rafael Arredondo. Texas Medical Board's database shows Dr. Arredondo's medical license expired August 31st of 2020 and was canceled due to non-payment as of September 9th, 2021. Dr. Arredondo's last medical office lease was at the same medical plaza where the records were dumped, 1084 Los Ebanos, but the office closed years ago. We made several attempts to contact Arredondo but have not heard back. Brownsville investigators did too.
We attempted to make contact with the office, the medical office, but there was no contact made after multiple attempts.
Officer Abril Luna with the Brownsville Police confirmed the records dumping isn't their case anymore and sent the records to the Office of the Inspector General for Texas to investigate. Why do they have it and you all don't?
Because it's mostly a civil matter. So they're going to do mostly their investigation on the part for the violations that were committed with the medical records.
While it is no longer their case, it's disturbing to see patients' private medical history tossed away and opens the door to serious crimes.
Especially because there was tons of files in that bin. Who wouldn't be worried, right? That their documents, that their information, medical records are out there, and who knows who has it.
While Brownsville investigators did their part, the 4 Investigates team is digging deeper. Of the dozens of records we salvaged, our team attempted to make contact with phone numbers on file for several days and hours of calls and explanations. Some patients hung up. Some patients outraged.
No, I'm really upset, really upset about it. It could ruin my life.
This former patient of Dr. Arredondo didn't want to be identified, but her voice heard.
Well, you trust the doctors, they make you sign the HIPAA form, and what for? It ends up in a dumpster with all your information.
Yeah. This is yours?
Thank you.
She's taken a minute to soak in the disappointment and frustration.
It's mine. And it's not too long ago.
This patient is thankful her private records didn't end up with scammers, and it's all because of a tip to police and the 4 Investigates team.
So I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're handing me back my medical records.
A laugh of relief, but the reality is no laughing matter. Among the patients were elderly seniors, children who were in the custody of the federal government's Office of Refugee Resettlement, and pediatric cases as young as 4 years old.
It's just a lot of information on someone to have been thrown in a dumpster.
Cybersecurity expert Kevin Krause has worked with federal agencies and is now the Chief Information Officer at the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley.
This is treasure.
To a criminal, this is, yes, it is a huge treasure. It's what we call crown jewels.
Almost better than gold at this point.
Data is the single most valuable commodity on the planet today.
Wow.
A commodity because a privacy pirate can buy your social security number for as little as $1 on the black market and rack up massive profits.
You can also use it to steal health insurance benefits.
And for the pediatric and child cases, it could take a decade for a parent to figure out they've been victimized right under their nose.
Getting a hold of a profile when they're young, helps them build long-term, because these criminals are in it for the long haul.
So this is a big deal?
To me, this is a big deal, yes.
Yeah. This is evidence?
Yes.
Now, at the expert's suggestion and following in the footsteps of the Brownsville police investigators, we gave those records to the Office of the Inspector General. While the OIG's office can't release the name of the individual or medical practice that they are investigating, they did confirm that they are looking into the records found in the dumpster. With the 4 Investigates team, I'm Derek Garcia.